Hello and good evening, everybody out there in virtual world, as they say. Welcome to what will hopefully be an evening of clairvoyance. Now, I'm just waiting for the things to come up on the screen, but please share this channel with everybody because it's a brilliant way to reach out and connect with other people, also connect with your loved ones. Now, I presume the majority of you out there watching, listening, will understand what we're trying to do, but there might be some first-time viewers. So hopefully what would happen, we will connect with your loved ones, and I like to call it from a place called heaven. Some people might call it the other side or the spirit world or whatever. We're all funny people because we all like to have labels on it, but I think heaven just sounds nicer. And the reason I say that, because I may get one or two communicators at the same time. Hopefully not, because I've asked to slow it down a bit because there's also a delay when we talk to you and your message comes up. So, well, we'll see how it goes. It could go very wrong or very, very well. Who knows? But thank you, everybody. I've got no comments up at all. Is that normal, Richard? I've got nothing coming up. So I don't know who I'm saying hello to, but hello to everybody. All I've got on there, it says placing comments, yeah. Isn't technology wonderful? Yeah. Richard's pushing the wrong button. Oh, good evening, Julie. Thank you. Good evening. I can't pronounce that second name. Good evening, Aunt Andrea. Andrea. Hang on then. Okay, good evening, Julie from Montana. How are things in Montana? Don't answer. Good evening, Mary. Okay, right. I've got a few people building up already, but just a few people to say good evening to. Good evening, Ian. How are you doing? Hope you're right. And I'm in very mixed before we do start. And I will say this. I didn't have the best preparation. Hello, Ray. You're like this, Ray. I did not have the best preparation for doing this demonstration this evening because some of you may know, some of you may not know. Chelsea were live on the telly. Good evening, Natasha. And they were losing 3-0 at half time. It ended up being 3-all. So my emotions are a bit all over the place. Hello, Kirsty from Dorset. How are things in Dorset? They don't talk like that in Dorset, do they, Richard? No. No, no. Hi, I'm in Epsom. Hi, Keely. Right. Okay. A couple more hellos. Hello, Natalie. Yeah, well, I've got a couple of links actually, but I'm just trying to get them to sort themselves out. So, and if you feel the message is for you, please just put a comment on there what you're saying yes to, because it's and it's. I know some people on these events, because I might, for example, and I'm making this up, everybody. This isn't a message or a communicator. I might say, oh, I've got a Gordon here who lives in Epsom, who's got a March anniversary birthday. The whole thing has to fit. It's like a suit. The jacket and the trousers have to fit. It can't be, oh, I know someone from Epsom. It's all got to go together. So that should, if you know what I mean, everybody. Yes, good. And I haven't got a black horse there, Richard. No black horse. I might have someone who works in a bank of a black horse. No, I am teasing because I'm going to crack on with it now because I've got a gentleman connected in at the minute, and as he connects in, he's just okay, mate. Right, they're off. Okay, right. As this gentleman's connected in, he's not a loud fella, and it sounds funny saying soft about a gentleman, but he's quite easygoing, quite sort of, I don't know if mellow's the word, but he's not a pushy man, and he's very softly talking, and it keeps making me I got it, mate. It keeps making me very aware I got like a fluid on my lungs, so I don't know if it's some sort of emphysema or it doesn't feel like lung cancer, but it's more like a fluid. Dad, he keeps saying dad, dad. So I know we're all fathers, except for you ladies, your mothers, but I want a father connection, someone, and Pete, Pat. I'm not sure if I've got a connection with a Pete or Pat, or maybe both, but it's definitely Pete, Pat, and he's very soft talking. This gentleman, he's quite hard to not pinned down, because very nice, well mannered as well. And it's almost as if as he was connecting in, he was making me feel as though, oh, excuse me, do you mind? As though he wants to connect. And Karen. I don't think there's a Karen. Oh, hang on a minute. That's Jason. That's not right. Hang on a minute there, Jason. Just, I know he's a dad. Did your father? I just need a couple of yeses to all these points. Did your father? You think so, right? Did your father have a very easy disposition, very laid back, and also very polite as well? Well mannered is the word I want to use. And the lung condition is very important, because it's almost that what's sort of taken him over, if you like. There might have been a few other health issues. I feel like it's a dad though, Patrick. Thank you for answering. But I do feel like it's a father, and I do feel like I want to go to Jason, because I also have another connection. Oh, Adam, right. Oh, right. Adam. Dad's passed, Adam. Yes, I hope. Well, I don't mean hope so, because it's the gentleman I got coming in. Okay. Is there a Karen or a Carol that connects in a family as well? Because I've got to get that sort of name connected with it. Okay, right. I'll just wait for the replies to come up. I've actually got two connections here, actually. I've got the gentleman with is like mainly on the lungs, is what took him over. And I know there was like two different issues with him, Adam. Okay. I do feel like I'm with Adam, but I also feel with Jason's father. Did Jason's father, did he also have different health issues as well? Because I do have two gentlemen, but one of the gentlemen, I feel like it's yours, Adam, was really sort of easygoing, laid back. Would that make sense? I'll give you time to reply. And the other one's a bit more dry sense of humour. And I feel like I want to go with Jason with that one. And yeah, is that what you? Okay, right. Now, let me stick with you, Jason, for the moment. I think I've got both the dads here. So, Jason, okay, right. Your father, very easygoing, but they're both easygoing actually, but he's got more of a sort of dry, a very sharp, thank you, mate, very sharp sort of sense of humour, almost bordering on, he thinks he's funny, I don't know what he's talking about, and he sort of smirks at his own humour, if you like, as though no one gets it. And I know it was, okay, sister-in-law, would that be a Karen or Carol, though? Because I've got to get that connected with one of them. Right, that'd do. Right, I know that's one of the dads, but I want to stick with Jason for the minute. And I think it's with Adam. Is there a ring that connects with Adam as well? Because it's for two quiet men. They're getting quite louder and louder. Okay, right. I've got to get this Peter connection and all. Is there a Pete that connects? No, it's not Patrick. It's Peter. It's only Peter. Yeah, yeah, Pat as well. But I don't mind the Peter and the Pat. If Pat was a granddad, okay, that's Jason. Great, that's great, because it's like I've got one of the ones with the body shutting down and one of the ones where it's just a lung condition. Okay, now Jason, as I'm sticking with you with that, he's fine. Your father, he wants to step in. He says hello. He's absolutely all right, and it's quite a weird thing because he's quite a nice bloke. And he's quite a very gentle man as well. And I actually think it's something to do with the ring. It's like a signet ring. I was going to say signature ring. It's not a signature ring. It is like a ring. And there must be a ring. I'm not sure. I don't think you've got it. But I think it's in the family somewhere, because he keeps making reference to a ring that he's got. And he's also, I know I mentioned March at the beginning. March. But he's also making reference to a particular March birthday anniversary, mid-March. And I feel like it's mid-March, which would be, I don't know, 15th, 16th, or the middle of the March, to do within the family. And he's also bringing two in. So I don't know if there's brother, sister connects with you, Jason, but he's bringing two other. Oh, say that again. He's bringing 2 other people in. Ooh. No, it's 2 more people, 2 more. So I want a connection with 3. Okay. Right, hang on, mate. Right. Does that make sense, Jason? I can't see anything now. Okay. Right. It's the March thing I've got to get important as well. And while you're answering to that, Jason, Adam, because your father wants to come in, and he's very quiet, very nice. It's actually the watch I got to do with Dad that must connect with you, Jason. And you must have had a nice... Adam? Hang on, Adam. Adam, not Jason. Adam, sorry. Adam. Yeah, it is Adam. Yeah, there's a watch that he's connecting with as well. And Adam was the one with the... that'd do then. He called her Carol. That's where wasn't sure if he was... Okay, right, now. I don't know how long ago this was, but he is talking, your father, Adam, he's talking about it was quite a relief in the end because I'd had enough. And it's like, it's all the bad ends at the COPD, and it would have obviously affected his mobility. Not that he was the most, how do I put it nicely, athletic man in the world, but he would get about a bit. And it's sort of, he's really drawing back. Okay, I've got it. And he keeps making reference to there's quite a... It's a weird thing to show me. Adam. Right. Is there been a new baby in the family? Because I'm sure he talks and it's like a whisper, and not a whisper. It's very, very quiet talking man, and it's like he wants to get a reference to you, Adam, and to Mum, Caroline, because he's also okay. I got it. Hang on, love. He's also talking about... There's something about pregnancy or a new baby. Would that make sense, Adam? Yeah, he's slowing down here, mate. Okay, it's not helping me, but yeah. Oh, yeah, he did. Right, right, Adam. Do you have 2 kids? I've got 2. I don't know if you're one of 2 or there's 2 kids. You got 5. Ain't for you then, mate. What's the matter? Slow down, son. Okay, no, I'm teasing. He's making reference to two. So I don't know if there's... And the family's still young. Okay, there's a new one. Has someone had a new baby recently? He keeps talking about a new baby. Jason, the 2's for you, by the way. Sorry, mate. The 2's for Jason. Okay, right. Short. Okay, Adam. The message... Okay, I got it. Apart from the fact your dad just wants to come forward, okay, and just make a reference the fact that he's okay over here, and it was such a relief to have passed because he found it's almost like with the lung condition, his life would have wound down, and he's sort of had enough. And he's a very pleasant man, and he keeps making reference to you, Adam. I don't know if there's like some sort of... I'm sure it's you, Adam. Job improvement, job change, but he's bringing more finances in as though there's been a slight increase. I ain't talking about getting more on the furlough either. He's talking about more sort of an increase coming in with finances. And legally, I'm talking about. I had to slip that one in there. Okay, I've got it. But you just want to sort of say hello, because you must have, Adam, you must have noticed recently the presence of Dad around, because he wants to come in. There's a baby. He's talking about a baby on the way or a new baby arrives. And I want either within this year or one coming up. So listen out for that, Adam. Is that... Okay, I've got it. Without being too pushy, he's absolutely adamant. So that's for you, Adam. Dad's fine. He does send his love. I wish he was louder, because they're both... The good thing here is they're both very patient men. So that's for you, Adam. Sorry? No. Is her dad passed, though? Okay, hang on a minute. Was her dad... All right, right. Then I might have the Jason bit wrong, because that was Adam's dad. Right, with your father, Keely. Hi, Keely. Oh, was that the baby? I can see the baby. Right. And there's one on the way as well, and there's been a new one, yes? Right, that'd do, because And is that two you have, Keely? And with your dad, did he have the? I've got another dad here actually. Adam's dad stepped back. I've got another Peter here. I don't know if they're all Peters. That'd be too weird. But Keely, your brother's Pete, right? And is there a? I don't know if there's a Ray or Robert Bob that connects with you as well, because I want to get the R name out the way. Keely. Very new and not announced. Oh, it's not announced. It is now, love. How many people we got listening, watching, Richard? Right, right. So we got 5,400 people. What? No, we haven't. Well, it's announced now, Keely, and it's like, and your father's slightly different to the other gentleman, because there's this gentleman, I've got it, mate. He's a bit more of a joker. He's a bit more of a sort of, I don't know if it's London boy necessarily, but he's more sort of way out Mickey Flanagan, if you like. Okay, in his humour, and he's very, and it's okay, Keely. And there's also that November connection, Keely. Where's the November connection? 14th of March. That'll do. Hang on a minute. Where's the November connection? Did Mum have the cancer condition? Yeah. On his lung. That I presume that's lung, Richard. Right. Did Mum have the cancer condition? All right then, mate. Right. Okay. But the March the 14th was quite important, and I think that's right. That'll do. That'll do. I've got a lady stepping in now who passed with cancer, but I don't think it's to do with Keely. Okay, right now because Dad sends his love. He's a very London. Was he a Chelsea boy? Very Mickey Flanagan. Okay, your birthday. Birthday? We got the Germans in. Okay. No attack. Right now, I was hoping your mum was stepping in, but I'm not going to make up and say, oh yeah, all of a sudden, no, no, no. This lady had cancer. Yeah. No, forget the Pete for the minute. Okay. This is the two dads, one at a time. Right. Adam's dad's passed, step back. It's fine. The other father, because he is more louder. And oh, your mum's birthday's November, right? I know I've not got mum with me at the minute, but it's like Keely, mum's fine. This is the gentleman making reference to mum's okay, mum's okay. And is the new baby due around January? I keep going January, February. No, it's not the new baby, is it? That must be April times. The new baby due about April, March, April. Oh, that'd be weird, wouldn't it? I wonder if the new baby. You sure? Say that again. Okay. Right. Okay. It's not mum, it's the gentleman I've got, Keely. So I'm sorry, but mum would be all right. She might turn up later. Who knows? Okay. But, and your mum's birthday. Right, brilliant. And I know you mentioned mum passed with a heart attack. Let me just, hang on, love. Right. Let me double check a couple of things because I'm not pulling the wag. It's like I've got a late. Was mum quite a bubbly? Oh, not flirty. That's the wrong word. Bubbly, quite talkative, energetic lady. Keely. I need a yes for that before I continue because I'll make sure it's her. Okay. And also, if it is mum that I've got coming, because I know you mentioned heart attack, and if it was your mum, this heart issue must have happened quite quickly as well. Almost like, I don't know if I was indoors, but I sort of collapsed, and it's all sort of happened very quickly and very suddenly. And she keeps showing me, I don't know if it's a ring. It's not quite a wedding ring, but it's like, I was going to say it's a round ring, but all rings are round, aren't they? It's like, yeah, yeah. It's like it's a flat. It's like a wedding band, but it's got stones in it. If you know what I mean. And someone must have this ring. Yeah, always gassy and flirty. I didn't want to say flirty, Keely, because I'm in on my own tonight. Okay, with your mum. Oh, she's cheeky as well, Keely. Very, very cheeky. She's rude. Yeah. When I say rude, cheeky rude, as in sort of carry on type humour. And oh, God blimey. As for did I just do a stupid giggle? It's her giggle. It's really. The brother's got the ring. Great. The ring makes sense. The description as well, because Mum's here as well. She wants to step in and going back to the heart thing. It must happen quite quickly and out of the blue. Now, have you got a boy? I know you got a baby in the picture, but I don't know. She keeps talking about a baby boy. Baby boy. Now, is it a boy you've got, or is it a boy that's on the way? If you don't know if it's a boy on the way, don't worry. We won't ruin anything. It's a boy. All right, love. I quite like her. She's very tactile as well, your mother, because she keeps touching, not inappropriately. We'd be on the way jar, wouldn't we? I got it. I got it. It's very funny because she keeps very tactile. It's very touchy-feely, if you like. And she's more than okay because indoors, I know you've got the new baby there. I can see the picture, but okay, I've got it. But she's also making. Ooh. Making reference. I don't know if it's like the house you're in is being decorated or there's changes going on because I feel like I'm moving furniture around, but I don't know if it's you or your brother because she keeps talking about changes not coming up. That's a say that again, love. Slow down. God's sake, she talks fast. Yeah, all right enough. She's making reference to the I don't know if I'm decorating. Could be a boy on the way. Right, that's fine. Because don't tell them that in case they paint everything blue. But she's fine. The gentleman's fine, and it's like I don't know if they got on or not because they banter together quite a bit. Okay, but and she's also making reference with you. She keeps showing me two different flowers. I'm a fella. I know one's like a flattened rose or a pressed rose that must be something to do from, I don't know if it's mum's funeral or to do with mum. And the other one's, I think it's a lily. It's a white flower. So I don't know if it's a lily. I'm no good with, what do they have a white flowers, Richard? I'm no good with flowers. You haven't yet, but too many. So I'm just going to say white flower. It's used, but there's two the separate flowers that are quite significant. And anyway, she's fine. And she wants to make reference that you must have been talking to her recently out loud to yourself. And I don't know whether there's, I've got a scar on my leg. Right. Keely. Is this someone who had a knee issue or something to do with a knee? I don't know if it's to do with your mum or I've got someone else coming in. Because they're showing me, I'm just under the kneecap. It's like a half circular, if you like, or half moon scar and it's to the right knee, just on the sort of right hand side, just under the kneecap. I'm not sure if that's a scar you've got or it's something mum would have had. I'm not saying mum showed me her legs, but it's like it's only a little thing. It's nothing that was major, but it's quite it's quite prominent. Sure, it was from her. Yes, it was. It's something to do with. I know it's her or to do with you, Keely. I hope that makes sense because I've got to move on because I've got a very, very feisty, irate lady coming in. Right. Oh, good. She knows the white flower, Richard. See, that's brilliant. Thank you. That'll do. But this scar business, is that your knee that's got the right hand side, right leg, underneath the right kneecap, just to the right sort of side of it? It's like a half moon scar. Ah, yeah. Right knee. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was, but are they monkeys she's showing me? What's that, Richard? Is it? All right then. Three monkeys. I don't know what that means. Okay, now, fine, fine. That'll do. But they both send their love. They're fine. They're all right. So that's you, Keely. The baby's coming up, and she kept making. Is the new baby due in March? Do you know? Because she keeps. Where are we now? Where are we, Richard? September, October, November, December, January, February, March. No, that's too early, isn't it? But there's something. I know March was the anniversary of Mum's passing. There's also, oh, it's a birthday November. There's some, no, May. I keep getting May the 4th. May the 4th. I'm not, yeah, I'm not going to do that joke, Richard. For everyone out there, that's May the 4th be with you. No, it's May the 4th. Okay. Bear that in mind, Keely. Okay, but okay, love. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of her now. But Mum sends her love. She's fine. That's for you. So I'm gonna. That link's done. I've got an irate lady coming in. Nothing to do with you, Keely. Completely different lady, and she's oh dear, she's Irish. Right. I don't mean oh dear, she's Irish, but it's like I've got that very strong Irish. I wouldn't Southern Ireland, but it's quite a strong one because usually the Southern Irish they usually got that softer lilt, but she's quite strong and she's quite very feisty. And I'm not saying she lived in Ireland, but I got the Ireland Irish background. But I do want to come. Oh, okay, okay. I don't want to say Mary, but I do want to say I don't know if it's Marie. Margaret is that M name, but I don't feel it was. Oh, Carly, hang on a minute. Right, May the 4th, Nan's birthday just passed. Right, did Nan have, if it is for you, Carly, let me double check. Was there the Irish connections with you? And with this lady, just listen to everyone, I'm not sure I want to be with her because she's quite irate. Not irate, that's the wrong word. She gets very excitable, very pushy, very feisty. Very, very feisty. That sounded like very, very tasty there, didn't it, Richard? Yeah. Very, very feisty, very, very feisty. No, she is, and she let her know. And there was different health issues with her before she passed, and I don't know if there was some sort of because I feel like go on then, love. Okay, okay. As she sort of connects in, I feel like my system's shutting down and my whole circulation's just gone, and I do feel like the organs are sort of shutting down quite slowly, and probably a pneumonia condition or fluid on the lung condition towards the end before it would have passed. And there's also would have been mobility issues as well with her. And I don't know if it's like, because I feel like it's just my circulation's gone. Right. Oh, hello, Ian. It is a blood. I was going to say Bloody Mary then. I do fancy one actually. Right. Okay. I mean, oh, it feels right actually. Damn. Right. Ian, I know you, but I don't know much about your family. Ian, did Nan have the different health issues before she passed? And also, I've got to get this May connection out the way as well. I did think the May connection was a new baby being born for the last message, but I've also got a May connection with this. No, Teresa, not for you. I know it's not you. Carly. I do think I'm with Carly. I've got to get this connection though, Carly. It's either I didn't think it was Mary. I thought it was like Maria, Margaret, or that's it could be Maureen. Is that sort of name? If it is Mary, it's Mary. But would that make sense, Carl? I really feel I'm with Carly here. Would that make sense? Okay, right. I've got a Frank here and all. That's not the same connection. That's a separate connection, Frank. Okay. Listen up, everybody. It's a separate connection with Frank. And the first goal for Chelsea was brilliant. Oh, here we go. Right. No, Ian, not for you. It's not for you. I know it's not. Okay. Thanks for answering, my friend, but it's not for you. I'm going back to Carly with this lady. Okay. He should know better than answer, shouldn't he, really, Richard? Yeah. Ian, Mr. Ian Mason, please don't be a message grabber, okay? I'm teasing, mate. Okay, because I do feel this grandmother wants to come in quiet. Carly, okay. Was this recently she passed as well? So I don't want her passing. That was a while ago. Yeah. Ah, right. I don't. I don't mind connecting the Margaret, and you shouldn't have told me her name because I might have got that if we'd have carried on. All right, which is actually Dot, but don't worry about that. But was this a recent passing as well, Carly? Got a dog here and all, by the way, if anyone's interested. Oh, Ian, sorry, mate. Yeah, I got this. All right, mate. All right, okay, okay. While Carly's got this, anyway, Nan, yeah, that's bloody recent. That'll do me. Okay, and the different health issues because she's very feisty, your Dorothy, and Margaret must have passed as well because I do have the sort of close ladies here together, and she just says hello. She's fine. Okay. And it's like I'm all right, and to her it was a relief in the end. I'd had enough because she was always a very forward, ongoing, not ongoing. That's the wrong. Slow down, love, for Christ's sake. She's a very determined lady for a start, but she's also very, very independent and always busy, always busy. So she found this, and the health issues declining over the past 2 to 3 years. She would have found very frustrating, and she wants to say she's absolutely fine. And also, Carly, I don't know if there's been talk about a move of a house or she had property, but she's talking about a house or a property. And we okay. We do not do the fortune telling. However, she does keep making reference to as though there's something to. I don't know if I'm buying, selling, but I've got another Margaret then, love. Okay. Or I've got bad news for you when you get. No, I'm joking. Don't say things like that. I'll say that one day, Richard, and it'll happen. Do you know that? Yeah. Right. Anyway, I've got Frank here anyway. Oh, no. Frank connects with Margaret. Thanks. That's my. Shut up, Richard. Body snatcher. Okay. Right. Now, it's fun doing this because I've got that I've got to read and talk to you. I've got the people who have passed that I've got to connect with and talk to, and I've got Richard in my ear hole. It's great. And a dog running around my feet. So, and it's like a collie dog, do they need lassie dogs, collies? Yeah, because I've got dogs. I don't know if the dog connects with the Frank connection or connects with Dorothy Nan connection, Carly. But it's something about a property or a move or someone selling a property. But she's fine with it, and she even though she's quite a fussy, pushy lady, Carly, she's quite she's one of them laid nans. It's like if everyone's happy, I'm happy, but I'm setting the rules, if you like, and that's how your grandmother is. So I'd leave her love with you. Say God bless. I've got patient Frank here. I don't mean Frank. I've got Frank waiting patiently to get in. Right. So I'll leave her love with you. Say God bless. Now, thank you, Carly, for answering up. Something about moves. I just need, I don't know, it's selling of a property, buying of a property, or just a move. She kept talking about a property. Now, okie dokie. All right, mate, come on in. Right, I've got a gentleman connecting in. Oh, hi. Okay. Hi, Rachel. All right. Hi, Rachel. Okay. Right, now, I've got a gentleman. Give me the name Frank. Frank. I can't get the passing yet, so I don't know. Oh, it's heart issues, but I don't necessarily want instant sort of past heart attack. It's like I've got heart issues because I feel like I've got an angina feeling with it as well, like a breathlessness. And there's also, I don't know if there's two Franks, but I've also got a reference to a Frank with a cancer condition. It is two separate Franks, but I don't. Might be for the same person. Does that make sense to anyone? Right. Yeah, because I wasn't sure whether dog was it like a collie lassie type of dog. I'm no good with dogs. Yeah, it's that sort of dog because it keeps coming in. And with the Frank, it's like, did he have heart issues? And it might be different issues, but it's all around sort of chest area. But it keeps going to my heart. As I would have passed with something to do with the heart problem. And there must have been a, really? There must have been a birthday just gone as well. Hang on, mate, wait your turn. Right, I've got another one coming in and all, but that's a separate connection. Okay, now, right, Tracy Jones. Okay, right, now, Tracy Jones, listen up. I do feel this is right, actually. And there must, okay. I'll tell you what, I got, Tracy. I got about 5, 6 different people connected in to do with you. So get quick on the keyboard because this I want to try and get through this as quickly as possible. Because Frankie, I got who had the heart problem. There's also a lady coming in. I got it, love. Who would have a dementia condition as well. It's like I would have had a dementia condition. Very frustrating towards the end. I feel like it might be mum. So did mum have the? Say that again. Right. Did mum have the dementia condition? Oh, I've got another one here, but he ain't nice, the other one. It's a good job we only got 6, Tracy, because I have to send one out if we got one more. Did you get that, Richard? That wasn't a good joke, was it? Oh, well, art issues, brilliant. I don't mean brilliant, he had art issues, but great. It makes sense. Okay. And where does the lady connect with the dementia? Because she's stepping in quite strongly as though with. She keeps saying mum, mum. I'm not sure if it's a mother figure or mum, Tracy, because she's making reference like you would have looked out for her or looked after her. Pure vodka, that is, by the way, everybody. I'm not going to do the spirit joke, Richard. No, I want to go back to. I'm definitely with Tracy. I feel like I'm with Tracy. There's a William Bill connection as well. And the William Bill connection was not a nice man as such. I can't, I've got to be honest about that. Not a nice man. I can't see the screen. It's a good thing, really, Richard. Right, that'll do. Yeah, good. That's mum. Great. And is there a Bill as well that connects who was not a nice man? He was actually a bit, and I'm going to swear, Richard, I do apologise. He was actually quite a bastard when he was on the earth plane. And my teeth keep coming out. My bottom teeth. I think that's mum's. I think that's mum's. Okay, right. Let me stick with mum because mum's a connection. It's like you want to hear from, if you like. And I'm not going to talk to the dog because we don't talk to dog. Is that to Bill? I presume, not the nice man because he kept. Yeah, there you go. Right. Okay. He's in the background because he still connects in. I mean, you must have. I've got it, mate. I'm going to tell her. He's quite. Oh, horrible. Right. But they come forward like that because it's like if I said to you, I've got a gentleman here, he's your father, his name's Bill, he's a lovely man, you'd go, no, he wasn't. Right, that'd do because he connects in, and there is apologies from him because it is different that side of life. But when they connect in with us down here on the earth plane, they will come forward as we would have known them. So that's how he's come forward. But there is apologies from him. Not that you want them. I like your mum. Your mum told him to. I won't tell you what your mum told him to do because I won't get away with that language. Right, mother. Okay. Big thank you for you, Tracy, for looking after me. But it was, I know dementia's horrible. My mother had dementia and she only passed at March just gone. It's a horrible disease, and I wouldn't wish it upon anybody. But mum's talking about you cared for her, and she's more than all right. And it was such a relief. And she must connect. I don't know if she connects with Frank, but it's her and Frank have come forward as though they was quite good with you as a family unit, Tracy. Okay, and she's also making reference to she's got a child here. So I don't know who lost the baby, but mother's holding a baby that connects with a baby. And I don't know if it's stillborn or it's a few hours old. It actually touched the earth plane that had passed. Okay, because she's holding the baby. I mean, I don't want to get too personal, but your mother's got it. Okay, and she looks after a baby over here. And she's also talking about, I've got a ring with a stone in it and stones either side of it. I don't know if it's a 3-stone ring or it's got a few there, but there's a ring with stones and 2 stones to one side. It's just, no, got it. That was a bit weird, that voice, wasn't it, Richard? Oh, I don't like doing it. Okay, I got it. Wait your turn. Okay. Oh, it's all right. Don't worry about me, love. Okay. And the ring. Get back to the ring. Because you're talking about, I like your mother. She's quite sweet, your mum, actually. And that sounds patronising. I don't like saying that, but she is. Because she comes up quite a nice lady. Went through a lot of stuff in her life. Yes, that was. Oh my God, my daughter. Okay. Oh, the baby. Yeah, got it. Thanks. She's got the baby. Thank you. Right. And because your mum. Oh, all right then. I got it, love. But similar to you sometimes, because we all go through hassles and rubbish and stuff, okay? And look, life isn't always pleasant, all right? But it's like, and your mum had her fair share, but she always had a sort of, I'm talking about before the dementia, obviously, she always had that sort of upbeat, oh, well, we'll just get on with it. You know, that old sort of, I do not like saying the blitz spirit, but she had that sort of thing about her. I was like, no, we'll just crack on with it. We're okay. Don't worry. Okay. Don't worry about everybody else. We're fine. And even with all the rubbish you get through, because there must have been, oh, I don't like doing these personal ones, but there must have been violence in her life, not from her, to her. Okay. Because yeah, but she just making reference like she's all right, and it was a relief to have passed. So she does send her love. Frank's all right and all. They've got the dog. I don't know who the else the dog is or what the dog's name is because I don't talk dog. There's a rude joke there somewhere, Richard, isn't there? But I'm not saying it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Okay, but plus the fact I live near Croydon. Okay, anyway, read it that what you like. Okay, but they're all fine and they want to send a love and they want to give you a bit of upliftment because you've been a bit miserable lately. Well, who hasn't? Because it's been a weird, this is for everyone out there actually. It has been a very strange, weird 5 months. I've never known anything like it. None of us would have. But hopefully we're all getting back to some sort of normality. Yeah, okay, thanks. But mum's more than okay. And I know with you, Trace, because you do sense spirit around you and you do have that feeling that they're there. And you've been through the past 4 years, 4 years, your fair share of ups and downs. Where you're living, you're actually okay where you're living. I don't know if there's, because there was a move where you was living before, where it was an absolute nightmare, and you actually got the move in the end, which was absolutely much better where it is. And everyone's just getting on with it now. And it's almost like she's giving you a bit of upliftment, putting a smile on your face to say, I like her, chin up, don't worry about it. Okay, do you still have the dog's collar? Well, she said you got it anyway, so I'm going to believe your mother. Right, that's her done. She's with Frank. I've got the dog. I know there's Bill Dad in the background, but it's like it is different on heaven's side of life. It is completely different. And there's also, who's that then? There is a Margaret that, hang on a minute, it's Joan as well that must connect with you. That's my mum's name. Joan. Joan must connect with you somewhere. I just told her my mum's name, Richard, didn't I? Oh, I bet that comes out in a message on Sunday. Okay. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I'm joking, everybody. I just have this nice flippant humour, I suppose. Okay, and Joan. Yeah, it's got to be a connection with the Joan as well. Joan, right? That's for you, Tracy. And I don't know. I've got new carpet actually. You ain't getting new carpet, are you, love? You have his collar. Well, the weirdo from next door might want to borrow it. I'm teasing. I'm really teasing on that one. That was a joke. Okay. You probably have got a weirdo next door and you get worried now. Don't. It was a complete joke. I think that, all right, mate. That's Frank with the really not unplaced, out of place humour. He has this really sort of humour as though Frank would have sometimes, how do you say it, put his foot in it by trying to be funny. Okay, so I leave all that with you, Tracy. They do send their love. They're fine. I've got to go at this young fella here because I've got a bloke who's really starting to bother me. Joan was your name. Brilliant. Okay. Well, they're all together anyway. Sorry? And everyone, could you share the feed? Is that right, Richard? Share. Let your people know about spiritual, psychic Spiritual Psychics TV. Share it with everybody. There's loads on, and it's great to watch. And I don't know if because I like to watch it on my TV because I know you get it on your phones, on your laptops, on your iPads. But if you got a TV, just get it on the TV. It's lovely, and because there's lots of programs on all the time, which we will briefly go through later. We'll do the adverts later. Yes, Richard? Yep, okay. But please share the feed with everybody. Now, I've got a young fella coming in here. He's, bless him. Oh, dear. It's a young lady. Hang on a minute, I've got two different connections. Right. I've got a gentleman with me. He's a young kid. I say kid, I'm probably mid-20s. And I would, okay, I got it, mate. I would have taken my own life now. And it's by habit, okay? And I don't know if it's mum, he wants to, I get the impression he wants to talk to mum. So is someone out there got a son who took his own life? Right, I'm trying to get more. He's also with a gentleman, the two do connect. He's with a gentleman that would have had, I don't know if it's a cancer condition. Feels like cancer, but I've got a gentleman with a cancer condition who would have passed as well. But I don't feel like it's his father. I don't know if it's like a grandfather figure to him, because I've got to connect the two together. Now, I haven't got any names coming up yet. I've got an M with some M, but I don't know if the is the person I'm going to talk to or the person I'm communicating with. Because as this gentleman comes forward, I do get the feeling, okay, mate, I got it. He's quite a talkative fella, and there were a few issues. Obviously, when you take your own life, you've got issues. You know, there's depression involved, but he's talking about, it's almost like there were different things going on, and I felt trapped in a room with no windows. I just felt so alone, even though I was not alone. He's fine now, but I've got to connect this with someone. So is any okay? Oh, I need his mum. Even if his mum's not listening, it's something that's to connect with someone's mother. Okay, and I've got an M connection. I've got to get this M right, and I don't know if there's also. It's oh, say that again. I've got a Tony connection as well. But I don't feel, and these two gentlemen aren't Tony. I don't know if there's a Tony that would have still on the earth plane or connects. Or, yes, definitely Tony. Is there anything on that yet, Richard? Okay. Yep. Yeah, okay. Oh, hi. Right. Does the Tony connect somewhere as well? Right, Sally. Has Dad passed as well? Because I've got to get this other gentleman out of the way. It's with him. So I do feel like it's a grandfather figure with him. I'm going to get on. Yeah. No, let me get this. Let me sort this out. Right. That makes more sense to me, Richard. Then does it to you? Okay, right. I know what's going on here because I've got another one coming in, and it is another Tony. So listen. Okay. Oh bloody hell! Right. All right then. Okay. Right. Sally. Right. The boys with your dad. Okay. They are together. Okay, and I don't know if you're Matthew Newton or Matt. I want to call him Matt, not Matthew, because he said, "Call me Matt, mate," and he's quite a friendly bloke. And I don't know if there was. He keeps showing me tablets. I don't know if there's prescription drugs or just drugs generally involved. But he keeps showing me that, and they were. But he's fine. And I know they both passed love. They're both here in my room. Okay, and he quite. I tell you what he is. When he was in his good moments, Sally, your boy, because there was very. Okay, I got it, mate. Oh, poor. I nearly really swore then. There was a lot of ups and downs with his oh, what's the word I'm looking for? His attitude, his character. One minute he'd be bouncing off the walls like Tigger, and the next minute it'd be quite sullen, quite withdrawn, and quite sort of, oh, just leave me alone. You know, that sort of the sort of dual person. I'm not saying he was schizophrenic at all, but I've got that sort of dual thing going on with his character. Okay, mate. But generally, he was quite a nice. He's got a good heart. He's got a really nice sort of easygoing fella, even though sometimes he wouldn't like. You only gonna have one Tony, love, and that's your dad. Okay, but even though he's quite. Yeah, got it. Okay, I got it, mate. Even though he's quite sort of nice, he's actually a nice boy, and he's more than okay. But and he wants to let you know, Mum. He keeps calling you Mum. I don't want to call you Sally. He said, tell Mum, I'm all right. And there was, I've got to say what he's telling me because he went, I absolutely meant it this time. No one was going to stop me. I was actually meant it. Okay, I've got it. I've got it. I meant it this time. All right then. No one was going to stop me. I'm fine now, Sally. He's also making reference to that. I know we've been through the very weird 5 months again, but I've got healing connections here, and I don't know if they're with you or he's given them to you because he might be gorgeous, love, but he's not my type. But that's not a problem. Sorry, Matt, you're not. Okay. I'm teasing everybody, right? But because he wants to come in, and I've got healing, and it's just coming over in droves, actually, from that side of life. And I don't know if it's with you, Sally, but you've been feeling quite. I know everyone's been a bit up and down with what's gone on, but he's talking about you as though you've been really sort of feeling quite insular and trapped, as though it's a bit like Groundhog Day every day. And he wants to sort of give you a bit of upliftment because I can actually feel it, and I do these sort of messages. I've got waves of I've got to say it, love from and your dad was what I call typical bloke, don't muck about, thought, well, what we're doing is over rubbish, and but he's here with your boy, okay, and they do come forward together. But he's more than and it's droves of it coming forward for you, Sally, as I've been quite down recently. And I don't want to get personal, but has there been a few tears with you recently? Because I know your son, it would have been a few years ago, he would have passed, but has there been tears with you recently? I told you he's giving you healing. I did say that, Richard, didn't I? Yeah, I'm not going mad. Okay, because it's like I've got that for you as well. As though you have been tearful recently. I would say get out and have some fun, but you ain't going to be able to do that, are you? Really, at the present time? Never mind. Okay, mate. And your dad's the one who's got quite a sarcastic sense of humour, by the way, and he's quite dry with it because he's the one who said, "No, she can't go out," but it'll be the tonic, and I also got the coastal connections as well. And I don't know if it's like I'm more sort of Bournemouth, Weymouth way, around that Dorset area. So I don't know if there's connections there with you, or they're sending you down there for the weekend. Who knows? But that's because Dad's quite the nice bloke, Dad as well, actually. But he's more abrupt, more sort of I'm too old school. Okay, but they both send their love. They're fine, and that's the thing. Because sometimes indoors, because where we've all been stuck indoors for I've been indoors more this year than I have any year of my life, and probably like a lot of other people as well. And that's a pleasure. It's nothing to do with me, Sally. It's to do with your boy and your dad. Okay, because the fact it nearly come out there, didn't it? Right, nearly. But it's I got it, mate. I can't help it because both of them that do the Bournemouth connection because both of them swear. Okay, and I'm really trying not to just go with the flow and get cut off air. Anyway, I could say that now, Richard, can't I? Get cut off air. I usually say get thrown out the theatre, but never mind. Got it. No more tears, love. And it's like they want to give this up because it's like because you feel trapped indoors at the minute, not just because of lockdown, but you feel quite alone. But you're not. You're really not, because you have got a group of friends as well. But obviously, with the current climate, it's been very awkward. So your son, we don't do fortune telling, but they keep I don't know what the December connection is, but they keep highlighting December as though there's something. Say that again, mate. All right. There's something happening around December, or there's something coming up for December. Who knows? But they keep highlighting December for something. Maybe it's when everything finishes and we can all stay in a pub till Tuesday. I don't know. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, Rich? Oh no, I did last. Was it last weekend? Weekend before? I can't remember. No, it's like when did we play Liverpool? Last Sunday I did. Anyway, right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, everybody. Um, I didn't drink tonight watching the football though. So there you are. Should have done. So that's for you, Sally. They all send their love. They're fine. Are they monkeys again? Oh, good. Right, that'll do me. Okay. They all send their love. They're fine. Right, that's them too. Oh, have I got? I've got. Well, that is interesting. I've got Andy. Who's that? Whew. That was a bit Sid James, wasn't it? Yeah, I used to like him in was it Bless His House? Yeah, it was. Hello, Bill. How you doing, mate? Don't you get enough airtime? Get off. That was Malcolm Wise there. Get off. Okay. Um, yeah. Right. Oh, that's yeah, but he's the one with the fat hairy legs. Right now, listen up. I've got. I don't know if I want to. I've got an Andrew connection here. I've got a gentleman coming forward anyway. Okay, mate. Right. I don't know. It's Andy, Andrew. I want to connect with here on the Earth plane, or the gentleman who's passed. And as this gentleman comes forward, I've passed very suddenly. I do feel like I'm not sure if I've got a tumour or could be Anthony actually, or some sort of oh something's happened. I passed very quickly, and I really. It's not the best connection in the world, and I do feel like I don't know if it's going to be Anthony or Andrew. All right. It was that Margaret Thompson. Hi, right. Did Andrew pass quite quickly? It's very quick. Ooh. Yeah, Andrew, Andy. Okay. But I've got to get this quick passing out the way. And also, if it is for you, Margaret, because like I said, it's all got to go. I've got something quite significant about February. February. Keep something, I don't know if it's a February birthday, February anniversary. Yeah, I'm not sure where we're going here. I'll be quite honest, because it's not the loudest. I know it is definitely Andy. Tony, did Andrew? I've got it's got to be the quick passing. Okay, could even been a heart problem, but I feel like my body's just stopped. Boom, and I've passed. And it's like I'm on the earth plane 1 minute, I'm in heaven. Okay, I feel like I might be with Tony actually. Tony, because that makes it with the Anthony as well. Okay, okay. And there's something very important about February. February. So I do need a February anniversary, a February birthday. Definitely something about February, and also the person I need to connect with. There must be something like I don't know. It's a celebration coming up or a birthday coming up. I know we're just coming in September, so October. So I want something birthday anniversary coming up for October. Your name is Anthony Tony. That makes sense, doesn't it? Right, right. Now, did you right? Okay. Rich, was this the uncle? Was it right? Did he? Hang on, Margaret. Hang on, Margaret. Let me go back to. Did your Tony? Did you know your uncle Andrew or Andy Andrew? Okay, because he's talking about passing quite quickly. Would that? I need to get that to make sense first before we continue. Because I've got the funny feeling with the other lady. No, I've got Margaret. It was like a cancer condition. That's the other way round. I wish you never said two Ronnies, Richard. No, I've got two Andrews. And I ain't even got I ain't even got indigestion. Right, okay. Wow. Right, Tony, with Andrew, I know it's Uncle Andrew. he wants to come forward, and he's making reference to the fact. I don't know if there's. I've got a bank issue here right now. Tony, I'm not going to get personal, but with the banking, your banking, has there been a little sort of, I don't know if it's a misunderstanding or some money's been transferred and it's all been a bit of a nightmare sorting it out, as though there's some money going backwards and forwards, and it's starting to get on your nerves, because I don't know, it's like a glitch with the bank, or it's something gone on, and it's about 400 or 500 quid he's talking about. Unless it's for Margaret, so I do need this banking, not an error, but something that's been a hassle with. It might be 480, 485, something like that. I thought Tony's one was Margaret's one was a cancer. Right. Let me go back to, I think your Andrew's here as well, Margaret, by the way, because like I said, I had two Andrews, but I don't know where I want the money issues. Is that with you, Margaret? It's like about £480, not quite 500, as though something's been paid out wrongly, or there's some hassle with it that should have been transferred, or it wasn't, or it's a late payment, something, or late coming in, that sort of thing with the bank. I'll get your PIN number in a minute. I won't. I thought that was Tony's. Right, one at a time. Okay. Aha, right. Aha. That makes a lot of sense. Hi, Hazel. Right, Andy died suddenly. My brother-in-law's Andy. Is a brother-in-law still living, and his birthday's October? Don't mind that. And my bank account was hacked last week. Okay. Now, you didn't have about, I don't like saying how much was in it, or does the between 400 and 500 make sense, though? Because it's that sort of figure I want. I don't know if that's what was taken or that's what was, etc. If it's 4 or 5 grand, don't answer. If it's 400, 500,000 pounds, give me a call. There's meant to be a joke there, wasn't it? Okay, right. The other Andrew with the heart problem. No, that's you. The other Andrew with the cancer condition. I want to. That's to do with Margaret. It's not Tony at all. No, 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 no. Margaret. It'd just be really weird if the two of you, both of you, Margaret and what's your last name? Not Tony. The other. Sorry, Hazel. Both with the bank issues. One's your daughter, one's actually yours, and it's recently happened. Because I've got the two Andrews here. One passed very suddenly, very quickly. I don't mind that. Near enough. And you don't have to give me any details, Hazel. I hope it was the 4. Anyway. And also, I've got the issue with the other Andrew who had the cancer condition, and that's to do with Margaret, to do with her daughter. Right. And this, okay, I've got it. Thank you. This must have happened recently to the pay area. I don't mind doing a double message. Double lively. Got things to do. Right. I've got it, mate. Right. Andrew's a bit more vocal. He's quite a funny man. The other Andrew passed quite quickly. He's quite a quiet bloke and just went wallop. That's with him. They both made the issue. Okay. One at a time. Right. This is for both of you, this message. Oh, I like that. It's like a blanket, isn't it? Tesco's. I'm not doing that joke, Richard. I will actually. It's Tesco's 2 for 1. Okay. I know. It wasn't when it was first said 20 years ago, so don't worry about it. Okay, I've got it. Okay, they're both sort of stepping forward. As I know, not apart from saying hello and they're okay. I know one was a cancer condition with Andrew for Margaret. That also, okay, I got it, man. The condition must have got aggressive quite quickly, but he's fine over there. And it's to do with your daughters. I don't know if it's your daughter's one who worries too much or panics everything, but it'd be okay with the bank thing. Then that's to do with her. It's like you just got to crew through the proper channels, because they can. I'm not sure how legally it works, but it can be sorted out and backtracked. So it's a lot of hassle that is not needed, but it'd be okay. And it's also the same with Hazel, right? I've got it. It's also the same with Hazel, as though it can be sorted out and all backtracked, and possibly that if there's any money gone, got back. And that was your Andrew passed quite quickly with it, and that was the other Andrew had the cancer condition. So both the Andrews want to send their love, they're fine. And I don't know if it's you, Hazel. Is there some sort of doctor's appointment? No, it's dental. Which one of you two's got the dentist appointment? They're talking about someone's tooth has been hurting. And I want the bottom, no, there, top one, right-hand side, top of the jaw. Okay, I do feel like that might be Margaret, actually. Margaret, your teeth been playing up? I'll wait for a reply on that. Mine wasn't. Mine's wasn't. What? Was that teeth? Right. It's someone. Yeah, that's a quiet one. The other one was a bit louder. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's the two. I said that earlier. It's like one's quite a quiet, easygoing fella, not pushy. The other one's quite a laugh and very sarcastic and very jokey. Okay. And it's like, and I've got to get your teeth sorted out now, it looks like. Anyway, dentists are still open. So it's something that's being ignored for the moment. I do feel like it's this jaw area. Okay. Top right, spot on. Thanks, Hazel. Right. Okay. I'm not a dentist. I don't know. But bit of string, door, slam it, go antibiotics for it. Okay, that's fine. They're just making reference to it. So both the Andrews, to Hazel and Margaret, they both send their love. They're fine. I'll leave that with you. Say God bless, because I have another lady coming in there. Oh, here we go. Right. Oh, all right. Boom, 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 boom. I went at the garden centre. This is not a message, by the way. When was it? Last weekend. I got some stuff for my back garden because I'm good like that. And the Christmas decorations were out. Seriously, Richard, the Christmas decorations were out. Unbelievable. Right. Just thought I'd mention that and cheer everybody up. Sorry? Oh, I know that. Yeah. No, it's Christmas, mate. Anyway, right. Yeah, you can't do nothing for Halloween, can you? Unless you dress up as an Invisible Man, you can stay in the pub till after 10. That's quite good, that, wasn't it? Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah, but only if you're the seventh person. The virus will only get you if you're out after 10 o'clock and you're the seventh person. Anyway, right, enough. That's facetious, isn't it? Right, I've got a lady. Okay, love, I've got it. Right, I've got a lady coming forward. Quite a nice lady, actually. Not at all nasty. And I don't know if it's Irene Reenie. Irene, well, Irene is Reenie, but I want that connection. I do feel like it's a grandmother. Okay, well, she said she's a grandmother, right? And I do think she got, well, I don't think, I know, because she's talking about different health issues with her. Real problems with walking, as though I feel like when I'm putting my feet down, that not, I'm stepping on hot, it's like pins and needles in my feet all the time, going up my legs, and I've got a swelling of the actual legs as well, that like around the ankle area where the ankles would have swollen up. She's definitely giving me the name of Reenie Irene. Okay, and I do want a grandmother figure, or a, not a grandmother figure, no such thing as a grandmother figure. She's a grandmother. Anyone? Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you hear me? That's Barbara Streisand, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, right. Anyway, I'm going to couldn't walk properly. Okay, hi Alison. Let me double check a few things before we get on. And is there also? She keeps showing me a wedding ring. Now, I'm not saying anyone's getting married, but she keeps. Someone must have Nan's wedding ring. Wedding ring. And also before she would have passed, it is like it's like you know when like the clock winds down when you get more and more health issues. No, it's grandmother. I think that's grandmother, Debbie. Sorry, it's definitely grandmother. Sorry, it is grandmother because you said I'm Nan. I'm Nan. Okay, and um, and I've also got. I don't know if she had a chest complaint or that there was some sort of. It might even be sepsis or it's like where the body's shutting down, my whole system's like stopping. And this is with grandmother Irene. So was that first one, Richard? Alison.
Alison.
But it's something to do with the wedding ring as well. I do need to connect the wedding ring because she wants to come. And she's not a pushy lady. She's quite easygoing, Alison, right? And she wants to come in. She's fine. And she keeps on about it was a relief to have passed because I sort of had enough of it all. And I've also, oh, that ain't nothing to do with you. I've got another one here. Right, I've just got to wait for I've got someone's daughter here and all. Alison wears a wedding ring. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, great. That's I connect the two. Because with this, I like your Nan. She's a very nice lady, and she's quite pleasant to talk to. Bit nutty. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I feel like it's just I've had. It's a weird thing to say, but I feel like I've ebbed away. But Alison, she wants to. Now you've not been upset lately or got the ump. She said you've been doing all right. It's like things going quite nicely, and I presume you got a partner because she keeps laughing about. I don't know if it's you arguing with your partner quite a bit, or bullying him in a nice way. Because I like your Nan. It's like your fella sometimes can't do anything right in your eyes. Okay, but she just wants to sort of come in and everything's her vitality's back, and everything's absolutely back and up to normal and buzzing. Buzzing? I said that word. You wouldn't say that word. No, love. And she's a very friendly lady. Now, Alison, you must have also noticed recently twins. Oh, I don't know whether twins connect. Keeps talking about twins. I don't mean they're coming up or anything like that, but she keeps talking about twins. Just waiting for an answer back from Alison. But I've also got a younger lady coming in. No, it's Irene. It's Renee. It's not Kathleen. Sorry, Natalie. I've got a younger lady coming in here. Okay, yeah, do. Yeah. Well, stop arguing, love. Is he a Chelsea boy? I'll wait for an answer there. Okay. It's someone out there got have a daughter that's passed over, right? I don't know if it's a connection with someone I need to speak to, or it's a connection. Yeah, the twins might not be yours, actually, Alison. Sorry. I got a connection with a young lady, and she's passing. I was on life support before I passed. Okay, and it's a daughter. She wants to talk to or get a message to mum. So could people sort of listen out or think about that while I've got Irene here? Okay, is that oh no twins or is that oh no twins? Don't know what that means, Richard. You? Oh no twins? Question mark or oh no twins? Exclamation mark. Wait, I didn't say Norwich. I said Chelsea. Oh no, Norwich. Oh well, that's you. You kick him out, love. He's no good. Right. I'm teasing. I'm joking. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. It'd be happier if he supported Chelsea. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I'm teasing, darling. I'm teasing. It might be that because you kept holding two babies here. Okay, that's fine, Alison, and that's with Irene, Renee. But she just wants to sort of come in quite. Just send her love. She's fine. It was such a relief to pass. I can get about now because I find it very frustrating and I really found it quite. What's the word I'm looking for? She was just so fed up with her health issues. But she's more than okay. She don't mind your fella. Does David connect anywhere as well with anyone? David? I don't know if I'm still with you, Alison, or I'm with this young lady. Okay, right. Hang on a minute. Let me go. Okay. Oh, that went all wrong. Okay. Something just fell off the table, everybody. Okay. Now, that's for you, Alison. Your nan Irene sends her love. And it's such a. I'm fine over it, and she can get about. I don't know if it's a bingo she went to it. She's getting out and about, and she sends her love. She's fine. Now, I've got to get this young lady sorted out. So, is anyone claiming a daughter at the moment, Richard, or connection with someone who lost a daughter? And I'm not going back years. I probably want within the last 2 to 3 years. No, don't forget Chelsea for the minute, everybody. God, it's right. This, Terry Ann Saunders. I can't even see that. Right. What's the Oh My God, Yes 2? No, that's with the grandmother figure. I've got a daughter. I've got to see this daughter out. And okay, it's almost like I don't know if there is an issue with some drugs, but it's like narcotic drugs I'm talking about. But it's like the system just went all AWOL, and I'm shutting down. And I was on pleasure, Alison, absolute pleasure. I was on life support, and I'm not going back years. It's even the last 2 to 3 years. It's within 4 years, definitely. And she's quite a sassy girl, and she's I don't know, 18, 19, very sassy, very gobby. And she's also got a grandfather figure because dad and mum are still living, right? But she's got a grandfather figure with her who passed with a heart attack quite quickly. And on the earth plane, she would not have known granddad, but they are connecting together over here, right? Who's that? Right. Does this make sense to you, Sarah? That's her. Right. Is that a picture of her on the screen there, Sarah? All right, love. Okay. She give me. I've got a J. I don't know. It's Jodie. Joe. I've got that sort of J name as well with her. My girl. My girl. 16. Yes, mine. Okay. Was it? I don't know if it's Jodie or Joe. Jodie. Defo. My girl. That's a funny name for a girl. Defo. Oh, and is there the strong Chelsea connections as well? The football I'm talking about. Because I have to put that in as well. Yes, all of it. Brilliant. Okay, right. Your daughter's here. Okay. Now, I know she's making, she got to slow down because she doesn't have to gob off. All right. And she's also making reference to her friend Jade, who's still living. But I don't know if she was with her on the evening of the, I'm going to call it incident. Okay. Like Jade was with her on the incident. And it's like a lot of people, Jodie, brilliant. Jade and Jodie, that's a girl's night out, isn't it, Rich? Right, because it's like I'm going to be on. Can I? Oh, all right. I'm going to be honest, Sarah, because she keeps showing me tablets. So it must be. I don't know if it's ease or whatever the kids are into nowadays. But it's. I sound like an old man there, didn't I? But she keeps doing that, and it's like it's almost like a lot of people sort of swung to Jade as though she should have been more responsible, and Jade is still living, but it's not. Jodie's going no because I've got to be honest because you're Jodie's going. And I'm really cutting the language out, okay? That's why I'm taking my time because she is effing and blinding and because it's like it weren't the first time she was with had been on this sort of endeavour. Okay, it was just I know it's a horrible thing to say, but it's like the body reacted to them, and she must have been on life support, and you must have been there when they find which officially we call it. Okay, love. Her hands on her hip. She's got one hand on her hip, and her hands pointing out, and she's doing that though with the fingers. It's like that, you know, like that devil heavy metal Bill and Ted sort of sign, but she's doing it that way, sort of sideways like that. She's going, listen here. You're right. Oh, she had to go at you sometimes because she's taking full responsibility. It was my fault, no one else's. It was mine, and there must be the granddad, your granddad. No, say that again. Her granddad, eh? I'm very confused now. Who had the heart problems? There's a gentleman who passed with a heart issue quite quickly. Okay, right. And I know it's St George's. I was in and all, and I've got to get the Chelsea connection. Just say yes to it all, Sarah. We're all right. Checks in the post. Okay. And as a joke, Richard, and you meant to say back, no, it wasn't. because okay, Jodie, because you're making reference. You was there when she finally would have officially passed, if you like, or technically passed, but she's actually making. I don't know if because I got the liver's going, the organs are going, and I feel like I don't know if I'm like brain dead before because it all sort of stopped, but I'd already passed before I'd have passed, and she keeps cutting. I got no hair, love, but she keeps cutting my hair, and I ain't got none. As though someone had taken quite a. Okay, good. Your dad did, right? That's her granddad, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Because she wouldn't have known him because he must have passed quite young. Depends what you call young people, but be careful. I know your daughter's very young, and but you must have some of her hair. Okay, yeah, yes, all that brilliant. Do you want to come and say hello? Again, been for a very weird 5 months. Did you watch the game, Sarah? I'm gonna have a private conversation now. Anyway, right. Granddad just says hello, all right, because he would have passed quite quickly, suddenly. But it's your daughter wanting to come in, quite sassy, quite gobby, just to send her love. She's absolutely fine. And it's like, no, okay, full responsibility lies on my shoulders. It was no one else's fault. And it wasn't the first time I've taken tablets. And she's very blunt with this, very, very blunt. Are you going to watch it? Good game. Well, it weren't a good game, but it was a good game. Anyway, but she wants to come in and say hello. I'm okay, and because of weird things we've been through recently, and it's. I'll tell you something, love. She's effing and blinding because she's also going and with all this stuff that was going on. With the virus I'm talking about and the government thing and the lockdown and everything, you would not have kept your daughter in. She would have been out anyway. You couldn't go nowhere. That was all closed. Don't tell me. Oh, she's so funny, very quick and funny as well. Okay, very quick and funny. But I've got it, darling. She wants to send her love. She's fine, and she's also making. I don't know if there's. Oh, you sure? Do you still have a? I can't say that. Right, I'm no good with women's clothes. I'm not saying I'm not good in women's clothes. Richard, that would have sounded very wrong, wouldn't it? Yeah, yeah, shush. And but so you don't know what Richard's whispering in my ear. I don't know if it's like pop socks or you know them sort of socks that sort of go halfway up your bloody leg, just before below the knee. The sort of not schoolgirl socks. That's too weird. But that sort of are they called pop socks? Do you still have some of her clothing indoors, Sarah? And she keeps showing me a pair of. Yeah, it would have been a nightmare. I'm telling you. Yeah, she was out every night anyway. She's telling me. Oh, she is funny. She's very funny. She's got a very sassy, and she's actually got an answer for everything. Okay, because she's actually making reference that someone's been wearing her socks, not socks, like poppy socks. I don't know what they're called, and I think that's you, Sarah. Okay, because she's laughing wearing some of her clothes. But it's got to be the sock area because oh God, that is cheeky. She says my tops won't fit you. Huh. Oh, she's trying to. I know what you're doing, love. Right, she's being very cheeky and very sassy and funny because she. That's what she was like, and in a weird. Oh, I don't like. All right, I will, love. At 16, no one should lose a child at 6. You know, there's. But okay, I've got it. She's taking full responsibility for her actions. Okay, and please slow down. And she's also making reference because the weirdest thing is she would have walked in a room at that age, and even though like sometimes she's telling me this, she was a pain in the ass. She would have lit up the room. All right, and she's trying to do that from that side of life with you now. Okay, I know it doesn't matter how many years pass by. You still have the tears. You still have that feeling of loss. That never changes. I don't care what people say. It does not change. But what does happen, it's like you get more of an acceptance of it. But she's never forgotten. I like that. Never forgotten. Did you have a tattoo done? I don't know if it's here. Keep going here with the or is it here? Or is it here? I'm turning to Tommy Cooper now. Right. But she's making reference to a tattoo. But she's putting it back. Right. But she wants to send her love. She's fine. Oh, her coat fits you, does it? Oh, don't say that, darling. She's, you know that dirty, snorty laugh she had, like that sort of giggle. She's doing that, going, yeah, but it's tight. I'll leave that with you. Okay, cheeky, very cheeky. Okay, But she does send her love. She's fine. She's with Grandad. Grandad's let her do all the talking. Nice man, your dad. Nice man. Okay, but they send their love. They're fine. Right. Hope that made sense all to you, Tracy. And I leave all their love with you. And I'm done. I'm done. Right. I have a few adverts now from our sponsor. That's a good way of doing it, isn't it? Okay, tomorrow we've got the Divine Service at the wonderful Wimbledon Church with guest Simone Key. Tune into that, it's always good. You better be good now, Ray. And also after that, if I remember rightly, the Sunday Sofa is back at 2:30 with, I don't know their names, with them ladies there. And then tomorrow evening, we've got In Search of the Paranormal with the Southern, I've got my glasses, with the Southern Coast Society. It's like the Self-Preservation Society, that is, isn't it? Paranormal Investigation, a great program, so tune at that and please share it all with everybody you know, okay? And also live on location with Bex, a free evening of Pura Vida. Acta Pura Vida, sorry. I thought, what's that? At Waterlooville, and that's on Wednesday at 7:30. And please share it with your friends and let everybody know and tune in. And I don't know when I'm back, but I hope to see you all again soon. And thank you, Richard, and thank you everyone for listening. Anything else? And good night, God bless, and may your faith keep you strong. Thank you very much, everybody. Good night. Thank you.